Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Kainsgasia Region series, which documents the design and development of my Pokemon fan game, Project Yin-Yang. I'm Saturn, and let's get started. So firstly, I have an apology to make. I promised that in this video I would reveal more about that Lucario form I showed you last time, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to delay that because I've got some of the art, but I still need to work out kind of what I'm doing with some of the other pieces, because it's a very difficult thing to kind of get right, and I have to be very specific about what I want. But I'm sure that that's fine. It'll be hopefully next time, but if not, it'll be soon, relatively soon. Today I endeavour to show you something that will make up for the lack of Lucario-esque content. I'm back on the Kainsgasia Form treadmill and have two brand new ones to share with you, as well as a certain Elite Four member from a previous region. Both of the regional forms will evolve later in the design and development process, but I haven't finalised those designs just yet. Secondly, the trainer art was done all the way back in September, as it was supposed to be for the other video, you know, the one that was supposed to come out in September, but I'm still delaying it, despite the fact that it's the end of January. But, you know, if you've seen my most recent pieces, like Grusha on Ortega, click the iCard, I'm sure I'll have linked the Speed Paints playlist. You can see how much I've improved since then. But alright, no more wasting time, let's get into the art. To start us off, we have a Kainsgasian form of Lapras. Hang on, I thought I said they both evolve in the future, but we'll get to that. This form of Lapras was inspired by the Loch Ness Monster, and so I've given it the Water and Dark typing. I should probably mention that to compensate for this, the Cantonian Lapras has become Ice and Sound type. I'll explain that later. Sound type and all that. The purple markings are only really there because I felt the design looked too basic if it was all just that dark blue. But I think they look nice, so I kind of kept them. I wasn't originally planning to, but I thought that actually they looked quite nice, so I kept them for the final design. This form of Lapras can actually evolve, as I mentioned before, into a new Pokemon called Lokras, coming from Lapras and Lock, if you couldn't get that. I haven't finished its design yet, so please bear with me, but I promise that you won't be disappointed by this sea monster's design. Kainsgasia Lapras, the Lagoon Pokemon. A legend states that the sighting of a legendary Pokemon in the Galar region's Lake Mylok. Scientists now believe that this mysterious Pokemon was a Kainsgasian Lapras, which had migrated to Galar. Next up, we have a regional form which, if I were to include Paradox Pokemon in this game, then it would have undoubtedly been one. This is Kainsgasian Litwick, no longer based on a candle, but a light bulb. I really like the idea that it evolved alongside humanity, so when candlelight became next to obsolete, these Pokemon evolved, in the Darwinian sense, into being based on light bulbs. This Pokemon is a light and electric type. Light type? Sound type? 2 new types? Yes, that and more. But that is all to come, soon. Light type should hopefully be fairly self-explanatory. But I like the idea that these Litwicks are like Baltor, and keep spinning, even without meaning to, because of their unstable bases. Kainsgasian Litwick, the light bulb Pokemon. Originally believed to be a completely separate Pokemon, Kainsgasia Litwick bear little resemblance to their Univern counterpart, appearing more like a common light bulb. Finally for today is the first ever Elite Four, Lorelei. She was the first Elite Four member players faced, and I figured given we designed a new form for her signature Pokemon today, it would be as good a time as any to show my artwork for her. The design is mostly her Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee design, but with a few elements from my 2021 redesign of her, which we don't talk about, but if you want to see it on my craft Instagram, which is linked in the description. I think I might have another go at it, because this one does not look as I'd hoped it would. I don't think it looks bad particularly, but I just think that she looks really stiff in the pose I've given her, which I have just noticed today that is the pose I give to all of my characters. Please forgive me, I will try and fix it for next time. But I know I can do better than that. Maybe for the final version I'll have her sat atop her Lapras, which I chose not to do for this one because it would be too complex for my current skill level.
I hope you've all enjoyed today's video and are looking forward to the next episode. Hopefully it won't take as long as this one, but at least I have still been uploading. And we'll keep uploading, of course. Ignoring the podcast, because that failed dramatically. I did 2 speed paints in the last couple weeks.
Originally, actually, I was only going to upload this one, the Kainsgasia Lapras, as a speed paint on its own, because that's how much I'd done. But then today I was able to finish off Litwick, and I just threw Lorelei in at the end and decided to write a script for it. But I've now done 2 pieces of art for the Paldea characters, specifically Grusha and Ortega, both of which are on the channel. One is a redesign of the character, Ortega, because it's not I don't like his design, I really do like it, but there are just things about it that I'd change. And Grusha is actually a landscape piece, with him being front and centre, which is the first time I've done a background in years. Definitely the first time in digital art. But yeah, that's all I really have to say at the minute. So I hope that you'll be back soon, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!